It's been a while since I yelled at something like a very entitled child having to tell everyone what to do. Alright, now please listen to me. Before you dislike bomb the video because you think I dislike Eclipse as a person and want him dead because he has a different opinion than me, you're wrong. Try to use at least the very last bit of your brain cells by making your brain slightly move inside your thick cranium, which nothing can go inside. So please, try to understand the video so you can understand, well, probably understand where some people are coming from, with different perspectives and point of views such as mine or other people that will most likely comment down below. I wouldn't say that this is the case, as it is present in every popular game in Roblox ever. Take for example, YBA, Phantom Forces, or Arsenal. Hell, even anime games in Roblox which makes you grind for stuff has exploiters in them. Any game has exploiters, and it's not just prevalent in one community. Every anime game which has you grinding in it, you will see an exploiter 9 out of 10 in each server you go in. I wouldn't necessarily call it blatantly cheating, as in using third-party clients to give you an advantage in-game, and mainly people who do this have click TP, item ESP, or will have something up their ass which is either a one-hit kill or god mode by removing their hitbox. By an extension, yes, abusing bugs is technically cheating, but you have to remember that some mechanics in video games were primarily bugs and not intended. The FGC actually encourages people to find bugs which makes things convenient or increases the skill gap of people, basically differentiating who knows the character or class more. No one in the game or the community hides the fact that move stacking, well, isn't move stacking. It is what it is. When you fight someone who move stack, they won't say it's a hidden tech because the glitch or bug is, well, widely known across players. No one would even try to sweep under the rug that move stacking is a thing. I'm pretty sure a person can look at move stacking and would say, wow, this person is using 2 moves at once, because it is. I can understand the standpoint where you come from. I always thought that abusing bugs and glitches were absolute bullshit as well, but once you keep playing a game where the developers don't really even care about the game anymore, you start to accept the fact that those unintended glitches and bugs were a massive oversight and the developers just left it there for the players to enjoy. Take Street Fighter 2 for example. Not many people know that comboing is actually unintended. Wow, combos in Street Fighter 2 were bugs because of frame advantage usage. The way that combos in Street Fighter 2 worked is because if you hit them with a move which gave you enough frame advantage, you were able to throw out a special which in turn allowed for combos. Essentially, people started stringing moves into another move which allowed them for, well, damage and combos. It isn't fair that you only talked about Shadow Dio when you talked about move stacking, as it is present in a lot of stands. Mainly probably the ones they worked in first, seeing as most of them are buggy as hell. Take the World for example. The stand can move stack with Donut. Soul in its entirety is absolutely horrendous without move stacking, since the moves you can just walk out of. The only reason why someone would lose against Soul is because they'd have no idea how to fight it, or the Soul knows how to move stack. Soul is genuinely the worst stand in the game if it isn't for move stacking, which moves it up to mid tier. This also applies with Goku. Goku is a very terrible spec. Only being carried by its transformations, you know, UI, MUI, Goku's M1s aren't even true, meaning people can walk out of your M1s unless you move stack your Kamehameha with your M1s to actually make it true, because the hitbox for Kamehameha has a slight delay for you to actually get stunned. Made in Heaven doesn't really need move stacking, but it does have it. E into R deals a lot of damage, and since E has a relatively low cooldown, you can spam this willy-nilly and practically win the match. I don't know, and I don't care. Many people have different points of views on the matter, and I side with one that says move stacking is okay. I come from a game where move stacking is a part of the normal gameplay. If you want to play at a high and competitive level, move stacking is practically a part of the game and are seen as techs by showing off cool stuff you could do with cancels or stacking different moves at the same time. The reason why most Shadow Dio play the darn stand is because of move stacking. Removing it wouldn't even harm the stand, it would just decrease the already abysmal player base the game has. Oh, well no, not the game, well the stand. Special thanks to my friends on helping me out on this small project. Flex, GD, Ares, 7D, and Zev. Ares and 7D were used as test dummies, while Flex, GD, and Zev helped me out on writing the script. Thank you guys. And as always, thanks for watching the video, Zev.